Bam! Episode 10 of Tech Talk. It's gonna be good. I'm glad you're here. Happy Tuesday. Let's do this thing. Woo. What's going on, friends? Welcome to episode 10 of Tech Talk. I'm your host, Stephen Rowe, where it's my job to make sure that all of you are up to date with the latest tactics, strategy, and trends of the World Wide Web. And we're going to take this in three parts as always. And part one today is tactics and strategy. And I've got three powerful websites you should know. I think these are going to surprise you. I don't know if you've seen these websites before. Number one is downloading any YouTube video. And of course, there's a lot of websites out there that allows you to download YouTube videos. If you type into Google, YouTube to MP4 converter, you'll probably find a lot of them. But this is the best one that I know of, and it's seriously amazing. Go to any YouTube video that you want to download onto your computer, and where it says .com, right before that, type in 5 and then the letter S in lowercase. And it's going to redirect you to the YouTube video downloader. And it's happened so quick, you can download in HD perfection, really good stuff, the YouTube video downloader. The second website that I have for you is a good one, reallygoodemails.com. Really Good Emails. And Really Good Emails is going to boost your copywriting skills, your digital writing skills, by allowing you to see proven examples of success. It's one of the world's largest libraries. Think of like the Facebook ad library, but for just really good emails. And this is so valuable. What I teach a lot in our trainings is to create a swipe file. And a swipe file basically is just a collection, an organized collection of really good examples of proven success in the past that you can use to draw from inspiration. And of course, swiping does not mean plagiarizing, but it's great to see other people's content, study it, see what's working and see what's not working, and then apply those practices to the emails that you may be writing. And it reminds me of a book, Steal Like an Artist. And there's some fun things that you didn't realize happened, like people swiping like we're talking about it right now. Did you know the Beatles started as a cover band? Or that Kobe Bryant, all his moves were from watching tapes of the greats before him. And even comedian Conan O'Brien emulated David Letterman. And so swiping has worked for a lot of other people. Steal Like an Artist, a really good book, but Really Good Emails is an amazing website that you should check out. And the third website that I've got for you today on episode 10 of Tech Talk is Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com. And it's a freelance graphic design website that allows you to find freelancers that can help you out. And it's not just graphic design, it's anything that you may need. You may want a Facebook ad. You may want to have a YouTube intro video sequence and you don't know how to video edit it. Anywhere where you'd need to hire a freelancer, I recommend checking out Fiverr.com. And it's named that because most of the services are around $5 or in increments of $5. And so from $5 to $20 will get you pretty much 80% of the things offered on that website. And there's some really good graphic designers there, some really good video editors, animators, and more. So definitely check out that website. Those are three quick, powerful websites that you should know. All right, let's go ahead and hop over to part two of Tech Talk, and that's headlines and current events. And I've got some good ones for you. The first one I'm going to start with is Truth Social. Truth Social, which of course is a new product from the new branch of Trump Media and Technology Group. And Truth Social is Trump's new social media site. And we're going to see how this plays out. But ultimately, it looks a lot like Twitter and Facebook, and it's trying to be somewhere in the middle of the two. Now, when you send messages on Truth Social, you're sending truths, or you can retruth somebody. So it's interesting how that dynamic is really going to play out. But it seems interesting, and it seems like there could be a lot of buying power here. Is it going to take off? Is it going to work? I'm not sure, but it's definitely going to be released. And already there's some beta testers that have been involved. There was a slight hacking thing that happened, but that seems to be cleared up at this point. But it's going to roll out next year in 2022. So stay alert for this one, especially as we gear up towards the 2022 election cycle. Truth Social may be a powerhouse of a social media site, or it just may die away. We'll find out. The second story that I've got for you is Mark Zuckerberg was in the news this week for saying that he wants to turn Facebook into a Metaverse company. And they also hinted at a name change. I'm not sure if that's actually happening, but a Metaverse company. And what's a Metaverse? Well, a Metaverse is a term that's used to describe the internet as a 3D virtual living space. And we think of Facebook right now, it's 2D, we're scrolling, but in the future, you put on your augmented reality, your virtual reality headset, and you're going to be able to live in the metaverse space. And it's not just a single product that one company can build alone, but companies like Facebook, Google, Amazon are investing heavily into this space. And this could very well be the future of the internet. And you've heard it here first. We've got the internet now. People were saying in the 1990s, what's that? And they're going to say it's the next big thing. Well, the metaverse, in terms of connectivity and being able to connect with humans across the globe, may be the next big thing. So stay on alert for this one. And there's also really just a feeling among a lot of technologists out there, including myself, that the technology is about there in terms of augmented reality and VR, and it's getting close to what we need. And there's so many scenarios where this could apply. A car manufacturer could have you test drive a car in the metaverse. A candidate or an organization could have you attend their event, and you could be in your living room, but attending the event through the metaverse. Or you could be just going shopping and you want to wear clothes and you just want to see what they look like on your body. Of course, you can just log into this metaverse, try them on, and then of course you know what they're going to look like by the time they arrive towards you. Maybe in a drone, who knows? The metaverse is probably 10 years away plus, but it is on the horizon and something to be aware of. And so those are just some quick headlines for you, which brings me to part number 3. And part 3 is success stories of somebody or something doing amazing things on this beautiful internet of ours. And today, I wanted to shout out an organization. And the organization is Project Veritas. Project Veritas is an incredible organization founded by James O'Keefe, who's actually a Leadership Institute alumni. And the mission is to investigate and expose corruption, dishonesty, self-dealing, waste, fraud, and other misconduct of public and private institutions, which is something they do extraordinarily well. And citizen journalism has never been more necessary. Let's be honest, distrust of the media, especially the national media, pick your site, is at an all-time high. The right doesn't trust Fox News, the left doesn't trust CNN or MSNBC, and it really comes down to us, right? And journalism, for all of us here today, it's an activity, it's not an identity. And it's an activity that a lot of us now must play an active role in. And my favorite term is that sunlight is the best disinfectant. My favorite quote is sunlight is the best disinfectant. And I think that's what Project Veritas is doing. If you haven't checked out their work before, definitely check them out. Throw them in Google, watch a couple of their videos, and you're going to see that what they do is incredibly important. All right, friends, a little quicker in episode 10, but of course, we want to get you this information as quick as possible, so it's in soundbite condensed version. Again, always, let me know what you think of these episodes. We're changing them for the better every single week. We've got new topics, we're trying new things, and I take all suggestions. So hit me up on my DMs, follow me on Twitter at Robots, ROWEBOTZ. Let's stay connected. And of course, as a personal favor to me, if you found value from any of the websites or the news that is shared in this podcast, please share it with a friend. We're growing because of you. And we're getting more and more of a community here because you keep watching it. So I can't thank you enough, friends. I can't thank you enough, family. And honestly, all of you are family to me at this point if you're watching this. And I want to leave us all with a quote. The quote is from Mahatma Gandhi: "The future depends on what you do today." And I always remember waking up and sometimes thinking about past Steven's actions and thinking he didn't set me up for success. Well, our current version of ourselves, the current version of you, let's make sure we're setting ourselves up for success in the future so we can look at the past version of ourselves and say, dang, that person really nailed it. And of course, this week, you're going to nail it. But remember, the future depends on what you're doing today. All right, we'll be back next Tuesday, as always, for the next episode of Tech Talk. Thank you all so much for listening, for watching, and for the love. I appreciate you all. Remember to leave everyone and everything better than you found it. Peace.